Welcome back to another video, guys. In this video I am going to go through this Jaguar XJ, the 3-litre diesel. Now if you are getting this fault code here, as you can see, the engine runs fine. In your case it may not be, in many people's case it may be juddering, I don't know. But if you're getting that or engine management light on, then if you are getting this P2269 6A water in fuel condition. Now this goes back to a few different things. You can check to see if you put bad fuel in, drive it, you give it a good drive, see if that clears it out, obviously after a tank or two. If that doesn't work, then that means you've got faulty sensor. Now I'll show you where it's located on this Jaguar XJ, or even the normal XS. You'll have the similar. So here it is. This is the fuel filter here, okay? The sensor is underneath. Now the sensor, this is the fuel which we bought. I mean, if you're gonna do it, get OEM stuff. If you're going to change it, you might as well change both. It's not crazy expensive. So let's pop that there. So the sensor is linked here underneath. This is what it looks like. Okay, this is what we're going to do, and I'll show you where the sensor is as well. So if I grab the sensor, obviously we always recommend OEM stuff. So this is the sensor itself. Okay, it's a screw on. So we'll pop it in and I'll show you step by step as to what we're going to do and what we need. First thing first, obviously cut the car out, turn it off. We don't need it on, so we'll make this as quick as possible so you can all... This is quite tight. I've loosened it up. You need a T, where is it? So you need a ratchet, small ratchets I've used. It's a quarter, sorry. It's this screw here under it, so it becomes loose. So we have that loose. Now we're going to disconnect these. Really, so you all know, it's a squeeze. So you have to squeeze both ends. Squeeze. These are hard. So I've used this kind of head to push and help me lift them up. Once you have done that, make sure you put these to the side so that you don't break them. I'll take this one off here just to give you a bit of a leeway. Once that's all done, you can lift up like that. And don't forget, you've got the sensor underneath, which we will get to in a second. But I think we'll be best getting into it. So, new one, sensor. Obviously, it's come with these parts. Just take it off. Back to our square one. Twist, all the way until you are fully locked in. There you go. You don't have to go crazy tight on it. Just somewhere where you think it's reasonable. Sensors come off. It comes with this little pin here that has to go. So I'll show you all. You can over take this out as well. I mean, but I didn't want to do it. But the sensor is here. It's that pin there that goes on it. Pin goes on there. Okay. So we'll pop it all back in, and hopefully it is a bit of a nightmare, this bit here. As you can see, you just pop everything back in, guys. Just be careful. Obviously, you don't want to damage anything. There we go. Clicks back in just like that. There we go. And then last but not least, and just pull them to make sure it doesn't come out, and then you just have to tighten. And obviously we as humans forget things, so just make sure you reverse everything back to how it were. Okay. So obviously the car's not going to run straight away, it will crank quite a lot. So I have the ignition on. Now if you are using a diagnostic machine like this, so this is a King Ball and K10, now we will clear it just for now anyway. You can like pump the fuel pump, if that makes sense. So you could pump it to get a circulation, if in that sense. And also on here it has gone. So before, no matter how much you cleared it, it would stay on. But now it has vanished. So like I said, it's to do with the sensor. So if we special functions, let's see if it is in here. Yep. So, the transport, no. Trying to get into the engine section because I've not used this diagnostic quite a lot. So yeah, powertrain. Here we are. Reset water and fuel detection. So this is what you can do. Okay, so that's all good. It'll tell us to turn the car on and off. So we'll do this as part of the switch off ignition, okay, and then switch back ignition. Back on, okay, and then so that one's done. So that's done. Has been done. So let's I'll do that in a second. So if we turn the engine on, so it cranks straight away with no hesitation. Obviously the door's open, I get it. The warning, okay, we get that because that was already there beforehand. After that, nothing, and then that's it really. It's just a cycle that goes through it all over and over again. There we go. In terms of diagnostic, we don't have anything. So read code, nothing. But there you are, guys. It's very simple. Both parts have been bought online, eBay, if you ask me. All in all, probably 30-40 quid. And that's it. Jobs are good and really. It's just a case of DIY. You don't need to be clever. Honestly, even if you ask me, you can just change that and just have the ignition running. You don't even need a diagnostic machine. It should just clear itself out. But it's always good to clear it and be sure in that sense.